Hi, how are you guys doing? It's Adam again, and we're getting outside. It is almost 50 degrees and sunny. There's no clouds in the sky. It's beautiful. There's a light breeze, and we've just been playing outside all afternoon. I wanted to introduce you guys to some friends of mine who are out right now. Do you guys know what this is? This is a beehive that my friend made specifically for honeybees. And they only come out when they're in search of their favorite thing, which is flowers. At the flowers, they can collect nectar and pollen and bring it back to the hive and make, do you guys know what honeybees make? Anybody know? Honey, of course. So when it's warm this spring, when it starts to get warm and especially gets sunny, that's when the flowers are opening.
And the bees come out.
And the bees come out, that's right, Evie. This is my daughter, Evie. So the flowers open, I just took some pictures of them, and then the bees are like, okay, it's spring, we're ready to make some honey. So the thing with going up to a beehive, you don't want to go all by yourself. You need to go with an adult. But if you're really calm and really still, you can get close to them and watch them and observe them. You'll find out that there's different kinds of bees. They all have different jobs. And they're all inside this box right here. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer. I'll move really slowly because you guys might know that bees do have stingers. They can sting, but if you're just calm and relaxed around them, they're not gonna bother you. You don't have to be afraid. So let's see how close I can get right here. Can you see the bees coming in and out of their house? They are so excited. This is an awesome day for them. They're so busy. All right, step back, Evie. All right. Oh, my daughter over here just found some old honeycomb from the hives that we took out last year. Oops. Drop the camera. Right down here. Can you hold it up in the light? Oh, nice. All right, see?
There's a beetle living in it.
There's a beetle living inside. Okay, so this is what's going on inside that home. They're making all these little cool little cells where they raise the baby bees in.
They also put honey in.
And they also store the honey in there. So later on in the season, this fall, we're gonna open this thing up on the top and carefully take some honey out. We'll leave just enough in there so that they can eat on it over the winter. They'll live here all year long. And there's enough, they make enough honey for themselves and for us to have some. So that's why we have them here. Is there anything else you guys know about honeybees? Do you want to share?
There's one different kind that's called the queen bee.
The queen bee. What does the queen bee do?
Nice one. I don't really know what bees do.
Don't really know, but that's okay. There's a lot to learn about honeybees.
Here's some more honeycomb.
Okay. There's one queen bee in there, and she's the only one that lays the eggs. So she's probably laying all kinds of eggs right now. And those will turn into new worker bees that will go out and gather honey. I like bees so much, I even have them on my t-shirt, see? So that's why we plant flowers all over our yard, is so that there's gonna be plenty for the honeybees. So we're gonna keep a watch on this hive and keep an eye out for more and more flowers every day. So make sure you guys get outside, go to the flowers, and look to see what bees and insects are visiting the flowers. And try to grab a picture of some and send them to me, okay? Okay, so I wanted to share something with you guys that I found while I got outside and I was going for a run. We came back here on our bike to see this thing that I think you'll be really excited to see. It's up here behind me, up in the tree, right about there. And I'm gonna have my daughter tell you guys what it is. Lydia, would you like to tell everybody what it is that we see up there?
It's either a bee nest or a hornet nest.
It's a bee nest or a hornet nest. I think it might be honeybees right there. Can you see it? I'm gonna go over this way so that you guys can see it. And I'll add some pictures here as well. Honeybees live in the nest boxes that humans build for them, but they also can live out in the wild. They can live in hollows of tree trunks. They can live in your attic. They can live anywhere they can get shelter. And they can make honey there. So I found this honeycomb outside on the street, and I have never seen that before, and I thought you guys would like to see that. Okay, a couple book recommendations for you guys. The first one is The Honeybee by Kirsten Hall and Isabelle Arsenault. The second one is The Bee Tree by Patricia Polacco. And the third one is also just called Honeybee, The Busy Life of Apis mellifera, and that's by Candace Fleming and Eric Rohmann. Now head on over again to the Indiana Department of Natural Resources. Just go into a search bar on the web and look for DNR honeybees, and there's honeybee trivia and a bunch of other interesting honeybee facts. And I didn't want to forget, you may have seen that in the video I mentioned bumblebees. Now honeybees are awesome, but they're only one kind of bee that lives in Indiana. Did you know there are actually over 400 kinds of other bees, including bumblebees? So hopefully we'll talk about all the other kinds of bumblebees next time. Don't forget to get outside, guys.